In a small village nestled within the shadow of a sprawling forest, there was a tradition. Every night, a lantern was lit at the village's edge to guide travelers safely home. This task was entrusted to the keeper of the lantern, a role passed down through generations. It was an honor, but it came with a stern rule. The light must never falter, no matter the circumstances. This duty fell to 17-year-old Merrick, a quiet boy known for his steady hands but fiery temper. His father, the previous keeper, had passed suddenly, leaving Merrick with the weight of the village's safety on his shoulders. At first, Merrick struggled. The nights were long and cold, and the monotonous task of maintaining the lantern often felt meaningless. His friends would tease him, calling him the night owl, as they ran off to play or rest while he remained tethered to his post. One evening, a storm rolled in. The winds howled, and rain lashed at the lantern, threatening to extinguish it. Merrick wanted to abandon his station. After all, no one would be traveling in such weather. But he remembered his father's words. Discipline isn't about doing what's easy. It's about doing what's necessary. Summoning his courage, Merrick shielded the flame with his body. He endured the biting cold, soaked to the bone, until the storm passed. When dawn broke, the lantern still burned, casting its warm glow over the village. That very morning, an exhausted merchant stumbled into the village square. He had been lost in the forest during the storm, and the faint glow of the lantern had been his only guide. The villagers praised Merrick, calling him a hero. But Merrick, drenched and exhausted, simply nodded. For him, it wasn't heroism, it was discipline. Over the years, Merrick grew into his role. He no longer saw the task as a burden, but as a commitment to something greater than himself. The lantern was a symbol of hope, and his unwavering dedication became an inspiration to the entire village. One day, Merrick trained a young apprentice, a boy with wild energy and a restless spirit. As they stood by the lantern, Merrick shared his father's wisdom. Discipline isn't a chain, it's the fire that keeps the darkness at bay. The apprentice listened, and the cycle of discipline began anew, ensuring that the light and its lesson would never fade.